And we're going to be reacting to a very special video from Tom, very special music video that has a deep place in my heart, a special place in my heart, because this was the very first video that I ever reacted to from Tom Macdonald, and since then it birthed a great journey that we're currently on episode 33 of. Those of you that don't know, this was episode 0 of the journey, so if you want to go all the way back and see my initial first time react to Tom, it will be episode 0 on the playlist, the very first one. But for those of you that want to see this new and improved recap from with now having the context, then stay tuned for this one. This is going to be an interesting parallel, especially if you've seen the first one. For those of you who have been there since day one, shout out to you guys. Guys, with that being said, let's get straight into this video. Let's go!
I'm the rapper that these other rappers jealous of. I made more off CDs than rappers who are selling drugs. True story, every single aspect independent. I got texts from presidents and major labels I ain't read yet. Told my manager I'd knock him out and he was like the homie. Then I fired him. If you're watching this, I'm sorry dog. Au revoir. I don't need nobody's help, it's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here babe, this is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown, shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses, look I get it. Your videos get no views, you say my name and people click it. But I'm different, you need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full, I counted 7 digits like.
Alright, we're gonna pause it real quick because this already is a banger. This is one of probably, like, looking back at it now, one of my more favorite tunes from Tom Macdonald. Because I just love this. I mean, Tom's got so many sides to him, but a side that I really love when he tapped into is this, like, just not holding back on smoke, black contacts inside, because he's got some bangers in there. I mean, I look back on my journey and I've seen you get tunes like Politically Incorrect that sticks out to me. Did he have it in I'm sorry actually, to be fair, he trolled me in that. So the black contacts have given me PTSD. I Hate Hip Hop, I think we saw it in there as well. So there's quite a few tunes in here on the journey that I've seen him wear the black contacts in, and you know when he wears the black contacts, he's going in demon mode, man. Like he's not holding back whatsoever. Like Politically Incorrect is the one that stands out to me, especially for the black contacts. But he's done it quite a few times. So look, we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning, man. Let's just take this one in even more so, man. This is a bop and Tom is spitting on this one with energy. Let's go. Shout out to Nova as well.
I'm the rapper that these other rappers jealous of. I made more off CDs than rappers who are selling drugs. True story, every single aspect independent. I got texts from presidents and major labels I ain't read yet. Told my manager I'd knock him out and he was like the homie. Then I fired him. If you're watching this, I'm sorry dog. Au revoir. I don't need nobody.
Can we just deep how deep that is though? That's how serious Tom can be, especially when it comes to integrity and staying true to who he wants to be, right? Even if it's his homie that, you know what I'm saying, is in the way, he told him he'll knock him out, whatever, and then he ends up firing him. And that's your homie. That's close right there, man. Like, Tom's like, look, I'm assuming, like, I don't know the story, but I'm assuming it has something to do with the manager. He just weren't agreeing with what the manager was trying to do with his thing. Now he's proper independent and he's flexing it right now. For those of you that don't know, Tom is independent. Shout out to Tom, man. This guy's dropping numbers to this day. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm still on 3 years ago today. What am I on? 3 years ago today. I'm catching up, guys. I'm gonna try to speed up with these reactions as well, you know. Let's get to the recent ones, but let's keep going.
Every single aspect independent. I got texts from presidents and major labels I ain't read yet. Told my manager I'd knock him out and he was like the homie. Then I fired him. If you're watching this, I'm sorry dog. Au revoir. I don't need nobody's help, it's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here babe, this is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown, shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond.
Hey guys, this is Tom's character. Like, he's funny, you know. Like, for those of you that are more new to Tom, Tom's got a sense of humor and he does it so subtly in his music videos. Like, you see the way he's just dropping some like bars right now and just flexing how independent and how he's self-made, right? And he's just saying it like, all my music is mixed and mastered by Evan, like in such a nonchalant way. Like, clock this brother's humor, because this guy could get sarcastic and his satire is on 9,000. Clock the way he's just sitting there casually.
Let's produce and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones.
Like, you just see how he don't care, man. And that's why I rate Tom, man. He just don't care. He talking about all you man that throwing stones, yeah. Like, he's just saying all this stuff with a smile on his face because you can see he's not bothered, man. Tom has been saying what he's saying, being abrasive with chest. And he don't care.
I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses. Look, I get it. Your videos get no views. You say my name and people click it, but I'm different. You need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full. I counted 7 digits like y'all attack me with disses. Attract all the critics. I'll laugh at predictions. Surpass all the limits. The whacker the rapper, the more he's angered by the fact that I'm winning. I'm stacking the millions. It's tragic to witness. Like cancer in children. Hey, no playlist, no pay clicks, no fake. Rappers call me gay cause my braids pink. Yo, man, go crazy, so wasted. Front row at my show, I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that I made it. Get paid more in a day than they claim on their paycheck. I'm patient, but say my name again, I ain't playing. I'll buy the place that you stay in, then raise the rent to the space in your parents' basement is vacant. They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm gifted. I did it without a label's assistance. I made the business decisions, I overcame the addictions. Lived in the streets, got evicted, kicked it with killers and strippers. But still my vision was different. I bought a mic, started spitting, produced the beats and I mixed it. I turned my hand into a fist and flipped the bird to the system. I prayed I'd finish my mission and keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. It's mathematics and physics. I had to travel the distance. I had to add some ambition and then subtract my suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions.
Come on, we got that back, man. Like, Tom's flowing and he's just coming for all these man that was trying to be like, you ain't gonna make it. I low-key think he was sending some shots at you know, Tom, not Tom, Mac Tombstone, aka Mac Lethal, who got tombstoned by Tom in that diss track. If you ain't seen my reaction, I think that was like episode 16, something like that on the journey. My playlist is in the description, so check that out. If you guys want to just see where these references are coming from, I'm basically referencing previous songs I've listened to from Tom. But Mac Tombstone, that's what I'm gonna call him on this channel. You guys know why if you guys haven't seen that diss track season especially. I think he's sending shots in here. Like, I mean, you know, some rappers call me gay because my braids pink, and then he's even got the line in there like the whacker the rapper, the more that they're triggered by, you know what I'm saying, what he's doing and along them lines. So, I mean, you know, even if he is sending for Mac Lethal, it's one of them ones where if the shoe fits, or even if he isn't, sorry, if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. And I think the shoe fits on Mac Tombstone in 1 or 2 of these bars out here. But he's probably talking about quite a few, man, because a lot of man be coming at Tom. You guys know, man. This journey has been an abrasive one. A lot of men have been coming for Tom.
Mission and keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. It's mathematics and physics. I had to travel the distance. I had to add some ambition and then subtract my suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions.
Take a deep breath.
And still these rappers wanna sneak this all over my Facebook, always trying to tweet. I ain't gonna keep this a secret. My marketing genius, the algorithm triggered by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks. I call me rich. 1 million monthly listens on Spotify. So I'm about
to Tom's cooking.
It's a secret, my marketing genius. The algorithm triggered by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks. I call me rich. 1 million monthly listens on Spotify. So I'm about to drop a couple $1 million on a crib, $250,000 on a whip. I just sent my mom a grip. And first of all, I heard it all. I could write a perfect song. I Googled the net worth of rappers hating and I don't respond. Middle finger from a private jet. I don't give a single flight. Every single person I have met in person on Twitter, they're tough. Yo, if rappers want to beef, I got the roast pan. Put them in the dirt like a UFO crash. Double time rappers mad I murder it with slow raps. All they do is go fast. Turn them to some ghosts with the most facts. Slow clap, pulling triggers quickly with no blowback. Cracking under pressure like a cold glass. No fans, jealous that I rose fast. Y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't laugh. Say you got the smoke, can't afford gas. Oh man, so sad. You record your album in a closet full of clothes with a note.
No, this is actually my favorite part of the tune where he starts clapping, man. Like, this guy, you could tell the nonchalance in this is crazy. No response is mad.
Every single person I have met in person on Twitter, they're tough. Yo, if rappers want to beef, I got the roast pan. Put them in the dirt like a UFO crash.
That's a
Double
bar.
time rappers mad at murder it with slow raps. All they do is go fast, turn them to some ghosts with the most facts. Slow clap, pulling triggers quickly with no blowback. Cracking under pressure like a cold glass. No fans, jealous that I rose fast. Y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't laugh. Say you got the smoke, can't afford gas. Oh man, so sad. You record your album in a closet full of clothes with a notepad. Strong on the outside, muscles with no bone mass.
Yo, yeah, he's sending, man. And you see in this, I think it's so evident that he's really putting across how much he cares. Zero cares, zero F's given. If anything, if there was a calculator that tallied up how much F's he gave in this, it will be minus infinity, because broski don't care in the slightest. My guy's clapping casually on his face whilst, and yo, like, you could, and now he's laughing in this frame right now, man. Like, he just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. And I mean, he made this reference in the tune already by how he's talking about how you're like, I'm exploiting your weakness. Like, it's like the hatred that you're using to send in his direction is exploiting. He's exploiting it because it's just gonna get him more clicks, more views, whatnot. Call it what you want. It's working. And now he's laughing in your face, and you're still triggered. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna continue to push his music because of how triggered you are, by tweeting hate comments, by tweeting how much you don't like the video, sharing the video everywhere. But what are you doing? Promoting it. So look, Tom, it's like you can't get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard you try to hate him, all you're doing is just pushing him even further. And he's been doing this tactic for time, man, and he's been referencing it in so many previous songs. Like, he's been telling you what he's doing. One that comes out to me is This House. I think in like, remember when I did This House, broski was talking about how he's gonna use you as fuel to light the fire that he's doing. And he's mentioned that he's used bars like that quite a few times, where he's telling you to your face what he's doing. Again in what's the one that I'm looking for? He did it again in Ashes. Do you know what I'm saying? He did it a lot in Ashes. And he did it in a beautiful way in Ashes. Check out Ashes if you haven't seen my reactions to that. But he's done it quite a few times where he tells you to your face, I'm using you, or I'm basically using all these haters for my advantage. And you man are mad. And you're still mad. Keep being mad.
Fast, y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't laugh. Say you got the smoke, can't afford gas. Oh man, so sad. You record your album in a closet full of clothes with a notepad. Strong on the outside, muscles with no bone mass.
You man all talk, man.
Let's look at me for a second, man. I was deep in depression, making me weak and pathetic. I thought I needed they blessings. It leaves an impression. I feel the infection. Repeating the lessons will only lead to me, and that's a lethal injection. And I was chasing the
Lethal injection. That's a reference to Mac Tombstone right there, bro. Wasn't that the name of his thing? I swear that was Lethal. Mac Lethal sucks. Lethal injection. Yeah. Oh, he's dissing him. He's dissing him, man. He's dissing Mac Lethal and him, man. Mac Tombstone, shall I call him? Mac Burial. Mac Funeral, man. McDonald's Funeral. You know, McDonald's milkshake funeral. You know what I'm saying? How many names can I think of right now? You guys comment down below what names you can think of. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys got some funny comments you was posting on how he got buried and whatnot. But that's definitely that's got to be a shot at Lethal, no? That's got to be, man. I was wondering if he was going to drop names, and he actually did. He actually did. And this one, that seems like a more explicit, you know, diss right there. He says something as well.
Oh man, so sad with no bone mass. Pathetic. I thought I needed they blessings. It leaves an impression. I feel the infection. Repeating the lessons will only lead to me, and that's a lethal injection.
Yeah, man said I feel the injections and I feel the impressions that will only lead to me. That's a lethal injection. Like, that's a bar, first of all, and he's linking that in with his diss track on, you know what I'm saying, Mac Lethal, which started the downfall of Mac Lethal, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, especially when it came to their back and forth. Lethal injection was the lethal injection he injected into Lethal, and his name is... I've clocked it now with context. Shout out to Jay, man, because I know you were telling me to go in order for a reason, and I know it's stuff like this that I wouldn't have been able to catch if I wasn't going in order. So shout out to you for putting me in this direction. But yeah, like, can I just say as well, like, shout out to Tom as well. Not only is he allowing me to do these videos without copyrighting them, but on top of that, broski came from such a mad place. Like when I started on Dear Rappers, you could see that he was coming from, like he said, a place where he used to kind of depend on these guys. These guys used to be like his idols. And you see how far he's came from that, man. Like, he's more than what meets the eye. Don't judge a book by its cover. And he knows damn well more than anyone what it's like to come from one of those places, to be a victim of these rappers, this industry. He's called them out in so many of his videos, especially Sad Rappers, especially in Dear Rappers, and so many more. Castles, was it in Castles? No, Hell of It, especially. Yeah, like, especially during the beginning of this journey, like, a lot of these videos he would make are just referencing the place he came from and the effect that it was having on people by the industry and the types of music they be putting out. But look, there's so many layers to this tune. And it's one of them ones where a lot of reactors on YouTube, they're not going to be able to appreciate a tune like this unless they have the context, like I do. So, you know, not trying to flex, even though my name is JayFlex, you know what I'm saying?
Pads strong on the outside, muscles with no bone mass. Let's look at me for a second, man. I was deep in depression, making me weak and pathetic. I thought I needed their blessings, it leaves an impression. I feel the infection, repeating the lessons will only lead to me, and that's a lethal injection. And I was chasing a dragon with no medieval invention. I go to sleep and dream my life would be for me if I catch it. I let my demons possess me till I woke up in the wreckage and realized that I destroyed a whole cathedral of blessings. It's like my feet were magnetic, the street was steel, we connected. I couldn't seem to reach the sky no matter how far I'm stretching. And I was beaten to death and screaming for help for a second. Now I put everything I bleed into completing my records. I can't compete with my past, but I'm still seeking the relics. And I believe with every breath I breathe the sequel is better. No fear, surrender, I'm clear of the pressure. The tears I remember will never let me forget I was near to the devil. I never claimed to be holy, but I got angels protection. I got a barbed wire halo and devil horns I don't mention. Yeah, the Lord is my savior, but revenge is so tempting. I don't expect to see heaven. If that's the case, I respect it. Cause I tried to cage the beast, but it's woken up the broken locks. I'm crushing everything I see like empty cans of soda pop. You titties on your knees like a grandma who don't own a bra. Put a bullet in your head like words you only spoke to God. I'm rowing through an ocean all alone inside an open box, frozen from the blowing snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You'd hope I croak, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid rock. Hey, I ain't talking.
Bro, the bars in this are crazy. Let me just wheel it back a bit. Yo, the visuals on this one especially, like, again, I think this was still during the COVID season when he was doing out videos like this, like No Response, I Can't Sleep, I Don't Care. I mean, no, I don't care. I Can't Sleep, and the other one was I Don't Drink. Like, you know, it's filming in his house, just simple videos, but the visuals still, like, he kept the production just going well. And like he said, he's bleeding his life, his energy into this music stuff, making sure that they're complete. And the visuals on this, the sound effects, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing a lot for so little. So shout out to them, especially for being able to continue the quality during such difficult times, man. And shout out to Tom for overcoming so much, man. Again, man, his journey is crazy, man.
The tears I remember will never let me forget I was near to the devil. I never claimed to be holy, but I got angels protection. I got a barbed wire halo and devil horns I don't mention. Yeah, the Lord is my savior, but revenge is so tempting. I don't expect to see heaven. If that's the case, I respect it. Cause I tried to cage the beast, but it's woken up the broken locks. I'm crushing everything I see like empty cans of soda pop. You titties on your knees like a grandma who don't own a bra. Put a bullet in your head like words you only spoke to God. I'm rowing through an ocean all alone inside an open box, frozen from the blowing snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You'd hope I croak, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid rock. Hey, I ain't talking to you losers like you know the cops. I'm rich and that ain't bad for a kid who couldn't hold it.
Let's hear that part again, because this is
I'm rowing through an ocean all alone inside an open box, frozen from the blowing snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You'd hope I croak, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid rock. Hey, I ain't talking to you losers like
crack it, turn to solid rock, man. Like, look, don't crack it, turn to, that's a bar. Like, you saying that you man wish that I was gonna go mad on those drugs, man. But look, don't be mad now that it turned to solid rock and that, right? Don't be mad.
At an open box, frozen from the blowing snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You'd hope I croak, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid rock. Hey, I ain't talking to you losers like you know the cops. I'm rich and that ain't bad for a kid who couldn't hold a job. Budget brand rappers, all that Gucci fake, I own a lot. You can't afford the way I live, you trying to control the cost. Whoa, I'm in solo mode, your promo won't affect the drop. Artists that you promo don't have clout, the photo likes are bot. Try to put me in the dirt, I'll thrive like you were growing pot. You prototypes are hurt, y'all need work, let me open shop. Y'all don't understand me like a burner.
Your prototypes need work, man. And the overshot.
You won't affect the drop. Artists that you promo don't have clout, the photo likes are bot. Try to put me in the dirt, I'll thrive like you were growing pot. You prototypes are hurt, y'all need work, let me open shop. Y'all don't understand me like a burner phone, it's coded top. You'll never see my POV like you don't know the GoPro off. Make sure that the drone is all in slow-mo, so when y'all get shot, the footage captures every single single moment while your corpses rot. Shoot it all on broken arms, touch it up in Photoshop. Upload it to YouTube with a donate button for your mom. So alarmed, y'all can never reach me with those broken arms. Untouchable as alcoholics' wallets at an open bar. Unbreakable Da Vinci Code embedded in like most my songs. Gang is full of animals, you think my home is Noah's Ark. Past is full of broken hearts, opponents that have blown apart. My logo on the stove, I let it smolder till they know the mark. While y'all were finding Nemo, I composed a team of total sharks. Hid inside the reef and chiseled teeth till they were over sharp. Y'all fishy rappers went to sleep to dream of coral seas and stars. We silently and violently reminded y'all the ocean's dark. Lordy, I really feel sorry for your corny bars. Maybe you'll improve and this is setting up your story arc. I am more like Iron Man, you are more like Tony Stark. You're human, I'm a robo suit equipped with guns and poison darts. Choking y'all to death like I am Homer home alone with Bart. I wish you would on every glowing star. Core is hard, high performance parts from a pro garage. All I see is smoke and sparks every time your motor starts. What more you got in store for me? Your death threats were ghost stories, and what's next gonna be painful. Gravestones.
I know, but why'd you let him cook like that at the end, man? Someone should have told him to cool off a bit because Broski was cooking. Oh my lord, there were so many bars in that last verse that I couldn't even keep up. He was saying bear. Oh my god, you guys let me know that right now in the comment section below. What was your favorite part of that tune? What were some lines that stuck out to you? Because there was so much I can't even pick one, man. Broski was barring. He's barring the whole way through, and then at the end, Broski just took off, man. Yo, No Response is a solid tune, man. Solid tune from Tom. Like, looking back at it now, like, probably, if not one of Tom's hardest tunes in my opinion. Like, at least in my opinion, yes. I would say it's up there as one of my more favorite tunes. Just because of, like, you know, the story that he's telling, the freestyling, not freestyling, the bars that he's spitting, kind of just the F you to all the people that, you know, poking fun at all the people that, you know, hate on him and all these, and the industry, these rappers and whatnot, and just saying how much he doesn't care, laughing in your face, the cheek in this video, the audacity, the dissing, the almost like ego that he had in this, the devilish side of him that he tapped into, and he reflected quite well, the visuals on the there's so many layers to this tune, like the video and the lyrics and everything. And it was such a simple video as well, but it was so intricate. Hats off to Tom for this one. No Response is up there as one of my more favorite tunes from Tom. Let me know what you guys think as well in the comment section below, and if you agree with me or not. Obviously, I've got way more tunes I need to catch up on, but from what I've seen so far, No Response, say top 3. My number 1 still is Ashes. For those of you that don't know, my number 1 is Ashes. What I say number 2 is, I love Ashes, man. Ashes is such a... No, I know my... No. I know my number 2. I know my number 2 is... Famous. Famous is my number 2. I just really like what he was doing on that one. Like, and I like that. Just, yeah, I like the beat as well and everything. And then this is number 3. No Response is number 3. That's my top 3. Let me know what your top 3 is down in the comments below. I'll be curious. So Ashes, No Response, and Famous are my top 3. For now. We'll see if it changes. Guys, look, with that being said, it's been your boy JayFlex. This has been Tom Macdonald No Response. A tribute to a flashback to the past. To tribute to you know, episode 0 for those who have been sticking along. I can't speak. And if you made it this far, comment down a white heart, because I just want to know who's watching. Do you know what I'm saying? And also let me know where you're watching from. Is it on the way from work? Are you on the way to work? Are you about to go sleep? Are you eating food? Like, what? Let me know when you're watching, where you're watching this, guys, and comment on that white heart if you made it this far. I love all you guys that be watching this video, and shout out to you guys that have been keeping up with the journey, especially, and shout out to you guys that are new here. I know there's a lot more new people as well. But guys, look, with that being said, I've been your boy JayFlex. This has been Tom Macdonald, and you guys have made this far, and I'm absolutely wonderful, and I'll see you guys later on the next one. Peace.